welcome to Qatar and welcome to the heart of Doha. We are in one of the heritage houses, which are a central part of this exciting and innovative construction project. Until now, a project which has been Doha's best kept secret. So let's take you on a journey that'll unveil the mystery, a journey that'll encapsulate a country rich in history and tradition, a city on the international map, a nation brimming with cutting-edge initiatives. The heart of Doha is the brainchild of the Doha Land Company. This 35-hectare site will transform the center of the capital city, creating a new way of living that has its roots in Qatari principles. This area will be recognized worldwide as defining a new architectural language for the 21st century. But why does Qatar need this project? The answer lies in reconnecting with the past whilst looking to the future. So let's start our journey from this very site to discover how the heart of Doha has become a living, breathing reality. The future of the heart of Doha lies in the hands of Mr. Isa Al-Mahanadi. He is the CEO of the Doha Land Company. He's worked very closely with Her Highness to create the concept and realize the architectural vision. Very nice to meet you, Mr. Al-Mahanadi. Why is it called the heart of Doha?
Because of its importance. The heart of Doha, like the heart of the body, is the source of life and culture.
And it all started here?
It did. The whole Doha started to grow from this place.
So this location, very important culturally and traditionally.
It is very important for us, and we're so excited to come back to the heart of the city. And also it's important to recreate the life and bring the spirit again to this part of the city.
Why do you think Qatar needs this project?
Well, basically, we wanted a project that brings identity back to us, because we lost this identity. Back in the 70s, 60s, we used to have a great architectural language similar to this one. And, with the modernization that Qatar started to have, we start to have tall glass buildings with man-made type of materials, and we start to lose identities.
How do you do that? How do you mix the old with the new?
Well, when we received the vision from Her Highness, that was the toughest things to do, is how to come up with an architectural language that is rooted in the past, yet is modern. And we start to look at buildings like this one, because they were built for this kind of environment. And we decode the architectural language. We took that elements and we start to put it in modernization way. And that's where the heart of Doha came.
From the smallest detail to the urban planning, this unique site has been meticulously considered. Environmental consideration, building height regulations, and extensive road rerouting. Meet the master planner, Kevin Underwood, the man responsible for the big picture. Hello, Kevin.
Hi.
What's this all about?
To create a new, contemporary, modern Islamic city firmly rooted in the past. Our first port of call was to go back in time and look at history. And so we very carefully looked at the old street pattern, and we said, say for example, let's keep Al Rayyan Road, let's keep Ukaz Street, the Heritage Street, let's keep Al Mushrab Street, because it has memories of the wadi passing through, the water passing through the street. And then over here we have Al Karaba Street, which is well remembered for its retail vibrancy within the city.
So take us to the heart of Doha.
Yes, we've called it Barahat al-Nasim, which means a place to come and enjoy the cool breezes. And what's particular about the microclimate here in Doha is the very consistent wind direction from the north-northwest. And what that's enabled us to do is to orientate the plan, the streets, and the buildings to that wind direction to encourage breeze streets.
And that's essential for good living, isn't it? But
Yes.
so too is regeneration. How do you regenerate?
Well, here in the square, this is a good example. Mixed use is key to any regeneration project. And here we have a whole series of different land uses. We have food and beverage at ground floor level. We have residential, we have offices above. Also, we have community uses. We have a theatre, we have a hotel. And that's what brings everyone together. And of course, one of the most important things is to create a legacy for future generations.
So here we are on the ground level in a part of the city with all the inherent problems associated with modern day living: congestion, noise and pollution. Now, the Doha Land Company is tackling these contemporary issues. The master engineer, Neil Noble, has the secret to the heart of Doha's success. Nice to meet you. Very hot day, isn't it?
Nice to meet you, Jane. It certainly is.
What do you think is the trick to getting a city people-friendly?
Well, I think the secret is in the planning. What's happened in many contemporary cities is that they've evolved, some like in Doha, very, very rapidly, and the infrastructure hasn't really kept pace with the development and the needs of the people. Doha Land is planning to tackle that to create a people-friendly city for the future.
Neil, how do you take the cars off the street?
Well, we can't make them disappear. We're going to take them underground. We're going to take the trucks down below ground into a network of service corridors. We're going to take the cars down below ground so people can park below their office or below their apartment. There's also going to be the new metro and railway system planned for Doha.
And that'll have a real dramatic impact on people's lives.
It'll have a huge impact on their lives. They'll have a streetscape which will be pedestrian friendly, where they can wander around under the shaded arcades, do their shopping and generally enjoy themselves.
Like the good old days.
Just like the good old days.
We are in a traditional majlis to meet a member of one of the oldest families in Qatar, Mr. Omar bin Hamad Al Mana. Mr. Al Mana, how has the heart of Doha changed throughout the ages?
تبدل كثير لأن العالم كلها طلعت من عند العوائل والآن صارت يعني ملجأ للعمال والعمال والمحلات القديمة مثلا.
You'll be happy to hear that some of the streets will remain, Al-Karaba being one of them. What are your memories of that street?
ما في اسم سموه علشان لأن الكهرباء أول ما جت في حطوا الماكينة فيه شارع الكهرباء هذا كانت العالم تنبسط إنها تروح تجمع فيه بيجيبون كل واحد بيجيب صحن مثلا أكل من بيته مثلا وكل بيحط يجيب مثلا ما شيء يسمونه السفرة.
Do you think this will be good for future generations?
طبعا لأن هذه أصلا محل ما كانوا أجدادهم وأبهاتهم وكل هي يعني مثل ما تقول قلب قطر يعني هي الدوحة ذاك المنطقة الوحيدة.
Identifying the architectural language for the heart of Doha is one of the key elements in its development. The journey of discovery began by revisiting the past. So we are here in Qrex to explore some of Qatar's traditional architecture with the key master plan architect, Tim Makawa. Tim?
Hello.
What's the site all about?
Well, we're here in a large courtyard which was once a single house, a family house, and there's a lot we can learn from it. The direct relevance for our project is to look at the individual parts of this building and to imagine each one as a single family house on a larger scale, brought into the city centre. And we're looking at the way they stand individually, but grouped almost as a firij, as an informal cluster around a shared space.
Tim, what always strikes me about this traditional architecture is how tactile it is. I mean, look at these walls here. You just want to touch them, don't you?
Absolutely, and that reflects the fact that they are handmade. And it's something that we certainly are reflecting and building on for these contemporary buildings at the heart of Doha. In particular, the diversity, the richness, the contrasts, looking at rough surfaces in some places, but also looking at smooth surfaces in others. Looking at the difference between off-white colours and pure white colours. And what I particularly love about this is its absolute simplicity, its cleanness, and its minimalism.
How do you take this and put it into the city?
Well, it's an interesting question, and let's remember that the city is a series of little villages, in a way, and the heart of Doha is made of a series of little clusters, and the intimacy of these spaces, which are the public spaces, they're pedestrian, there are no cars here, but the intimacy of this kind of space is certainly something that we are echoing and reflecting in the heart of Doha.
So we are in the centre of the heart of Doha site, and this entire area will be raised to make way for this incredible project. One of the key men behind it is Mr. Saad Al-Mahanadi, who's the Vice President of the Qatar Foundation. Very nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Take me to the site map, please, and talk me through it.
Sure. This is the site we have for the heart of Doha, and we called it Heart of Doha because it's actually the center point of Doha.
So tell me how it works. How's it going to affect Doha?
Well, I think the impact is going to be huge. You know, this is the first phase of the regeneration of Heart of Doha. It will bring back the heritage, it will bring back the soul of Doha to its heart.
What impact do you think this project will have internationally, both from an architectural point of view and a lifestyle point of view?
I'm positive that this project will have a huge impact internationally in terms of sustainability, systems, architectural language. It will inevitably have a huge impact on urban planning in the whole world.
How important is this to you?
Well, it makes me feel very proud because it makes me happy that we are realizing Her Highness' vision, and this is related to us, you know, this is our soul, this is my soul, my son's souls, and my grandfather's souls. Well, it's coming to reality really in the heart of Doha. So we are really happy to have that project. I'm very proud of it.
This is the end of our journey, but it is just the beginning of the new Doha. This is the city that will inspire the rest of the world. It'll strike the perfect architectural balance between buildings and nature, as well as tradition and modernity.